We are. We're live, y'all.
Pour up.
Oh!
We gotta do this right. Yo.
Wait.
3 to the 2 to the 1.
Hey! What's good? This is the Shop Club. My name is CheZZa.
GMTM.
My name is CheZZa. I mean, Small Littles.
You're CheZZa too. We're all CheZZa.
No, we're not. It's David Solomon. Flat crown, everything. Not CheZZa.
You watch Walking Dead? No. Like I Am Negan?
No, I never watched Walking Dead.
I don't believe you watched.
Just one sec.
I watched
Tune in. ShotClubPodcast.com. We're live. Like, right now. Gotta go.
And that's how we get our promos in.
Okay, so,
So,
how are you?
Initial shot. Before we do all this, what is our first shot to?
Carabana.
Long weekend.
You trying that again?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Carabana episode, so.
Well, we're not. Do we have a next episode next week?
No,
we
we
take it off.
So
yeah.
so fine. You can say it this week.
To the long weekend.
You really pushed it
Carabana.
last week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Hey, Zillion.
Hey.
You deal with that. Me and Eggs don't get along.
All right. So, shit.
She needs
That's what I forgot to pick up.
She needs to be twisted just right.
Sure.
What'd you forget to pick up?
So, my week was fine. I didn't do much.
At all?
No. Well,
That's
I got the song
not
back.
your usual response.
That song I recorded on Sunday, I got it back already. Sounds alright.
Yeah. I did. I realized I uploaded it to my own Dropbox.
Yeah.
But because I saw like other files that
It was like,
one you had sent me, so I for some reason was like, oh, that's the Shot Club Dropbox, so I sent it up to you. You didn't send me the link.
yeah, no. It worked.
The effort is there.
Song.
Yeah.
Sent to Jordell.
Is he still in town?
Yeah. No. He just left yesterday.
Shout
I
out to
see you did
Jordell.
not record your verses.
Because I was working.
Jordell. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't close his eyes.
Oh, come on.
What was it a joke?
First of all,
Yeah.
I thought he was going for it.
Yeah.
he's going for it. But first of all, I drive a bus, so I need to have a few hours to
It's portable. But it went on the bus with you.
Okay, I record.
Is it? You have autopilot, don't you?
First of
You're
all,
the first rapid bus driver.
I do not have autopilot.
You can get a little. Can you make a little studio? You got a booth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Think about this, man. Think about this.
Gotta go shut
Oh,
I think TTC might even sponsor for you.
can I have a little hit? Can I just taste it?
So what? TTC might sponsor it for me?
Who was
TTC rapid bus driver.
who was the group that did the video on the TTC? Like, basically, it was like a TTC diss track.
Hit that.
Oh, thanks.
You said hit.
I don't know who did that, but
Yeah.
Jake the Large actually posted
That's
in
nice.
his story. There's a fashion show on the street.
Was there?
Yeah.
No, you remember that TTC song
Yeah, I don't know.
because
Yeah.
you sent it to me
I
the first time it
I
came
think
out.
I
so
know.
maybe I sent it to you, but it doesn't mean I remember it.
I'm not saying you remember it, but I'm saying you know it.
No, you said you remember that
Remember.
TTC
No, I
song.
didn't say remember. I said you know it.
You know you
That's
remember.
a big difference.
You remember knowing it?
But yes, David, how was your week?
My week was okay. I
Easy rest.
worked all week, and I showed up at a video shoot for
That you did. Appreciate it.
a little on my break, and then rushed
Oh, yeah,
back
that
to work.
was-
And then rushed
Yeah.
back to work again.
Feels like a long time ago, right?
It feels like it was like the week before. But yeah.
But it was
It feels
good.
like it was like the week.
Why would you do that?
Is there an echo in here?
I'm done. What's wrong with you, bro? Like,
Yeah, but it was good. My week was good. Not gonna complain.
Is there an
No.
echo model in here? Echo model in here?
So sweet up to this.
I'll make some type of background noise. Thank God.
Yeah, where's our DJ, man?
Shout out to Bylon.
Yeah.
He's
traveling.
He's bygone.
He's
Bygone is bygone.
And Bylon and be bygones.
He's gone on a couples retreat.
And by couples, we mean him and whatever alcohol he's trying.
It's actually in rehab.
No, I'm not sure if he's gonna come back.
No, he's out in Europe, fucking living it up.
He probably is fucking.
Living it up.
Living it up.
I know he was. I think he was flying straight out to Amsterdam to meet our boy Gear.
Is it Guillermo?
I don't believe that's his full name. I only know it as Gear, but I don't believe the rest is Guillermo. But he was the one to pick me up when I landed in Amsterdam. And,
That's how you got to know.
No, he came out here. So they met in China. When Jeff was in China, and man spent Bailan. And Gear spent I think he did 3 months in a Chinese jail.
Oh my god.
He's a big Viking motherfucker though, so I'm sure he was fine.
That was bitter, right?
3 months.
But he came out here a couple years ago, and fucking took him to a cottage and showed him about Canadian summer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
And that's
Just
how
side note.
that's how your week was?
Bailan, be bygone. No, we haven't gotten to me yet.
Well, how was your week?
How was your week, sir?
Shot part of the Prove You Wrong video featuring CheZZa,
Who else?
Socrates.
And where can they find that song?
You can find that song everywhere where you find music. Prove You Wrong. What else?
Did you prove it wrong?
With CheZZa. Big socks. Big socks to fill. So we did. It's actually shout out to Danny and Rob shooting it. So the whole video is shot 2 lines per scene. So we did you guys were there for 2 lines.
Yeah.
So we shot the whole day, and we didn't even get my whole verse finished.
For real?
Yeah, we had to switch a couple locations at the end, so I think we got 6 lines done.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. We're not doing that.
6 or 8.
We're not doing that on Go to Silver.
Well, that Sudbury's 2 lines. Going all the way to Sudbury for 2 lines.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you really going all the way to Sudbury for 2 lines?
Yeah, well, him and
So,
Danny.
yeah.
Shut the
He
fuck up.
expects you to come too. He's like, Mo can be there.
Well, we'll see about that. We're not going to wait to coordinate all our schedules to get these 2 lines.
Yeah, but you guys
Oh,
are
wait.
Sudbury all the time.
We'll wait. It's not
Well, first of all, that's insane.
No, but it's because he talks about starting off in Sudbury and he mentions Barrie, so do 2 lines in Barrie. And so you'll get, by the time you get to Toronto, you get 6 lines. 2 lines. 4 lines. 6 lines.
Probably 6.
6 lines.
You guys sound like a bunch of cokeheads right now.
Bump that.
That's a good one.
You're right,
Good
cokehead.
one. Good one. Good one.
You're gonna bump
Yes.
that, huh?
Look
What's
into
that?
Look into the
The
bump
bump.
Imagine every 10 minutes, we're just like,
Be a whole different show, like, so guys.
welcome our guest.
What was our guess?
Halfway through the show, still talking about our weeks.
Yeah.
Well, is your week done?
So wait, how was your week?
I started off with no,
No, I was only on Monday. Is that Monday or Tuesday? No,
That was
ended up being Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I think Tuesday I went Vaz shopping, but I'd have to check my schedule.
Vaz shopping.
I'm gonna ignore
That's
Mo.
said
for-
Tuesday in schedule.
I'm gonna ignore Mo.
You're gonna egg
Sure,
him?
ignore him. Trace, how's your week?
My week was good, nice and relaxing. Did the shoot as mentioned before. And no, it was just a relaxing week. Weather was good.
Weather was beautiful this week. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
You guys mad at that?
No,
So,
man, I
I'm
will
not
never
complaining
complain
about
about
it. I'm just saying I'm hot. Jeez.
Just
It's a
check.
hot boy summer, bro.
So yes. Since you brought that up and everyone's talking about their week, can we talk about that? What is this hot girl summer shit?
No, but it's not.
Oh,
no,
hold on,
it's
before
not.
we
It's the
start.
hot girl summer, and then what's the guy's name?
Righteous Allah says peace to the welcome shot club.
Hey,
What up?
What did it do?
But yeah,
what's the boys one though?
hot boy summer.
No, it's not hot boys. It's summer.
I wish I knew, but
I thought it was like.
I'm old and washed. I'm in bed by 8 p.m.
Future is hot boy summer, and the girls are hot girl summer.
That was something else.
The girl was
That
what?
was,
Megan Thee Stallion.
She's dope.
Is she?
She's dope.
I didn't really listen to her.
So it's called Hot Girl Summer. Is it a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, first song is hot girl summer.
Okay, see, I don't pay attention to shit.
Okay, he says.
Yeah,
Are
she's
you
dope.
gonna
She
pull
can,
it up? Is that what you done?
I'm not really into her production,
Okay.
but she can really rap.
Like she's a real
Oh yeah.
rapper.
She can
do
do
See,
that.
I don't even know the track either. I
Like
just
she
know-
can do the trap shit,
Yeah.
but she can actually rap.
I like that. I like when you can hear an artist and you can actually they're doing a new style, but they're actually rapping while they're doing it.
Right.
And you know that if you give them a
Grammy beat. If you give them a primo beat or something, they'll still pull it.
Yeah. But they're doing what they think they need to do.
Yeah, to get money.
And well, not even get money, just get heard, and I mean, obviously get money. But I mean, just to be relevant, you gotta. I mean, whatever. That's a whole argument in and
keep
of
going.
itself.
Because
But it's funny.
we
I
had
was
that
just,
conversation
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
know.
you should try the new style. And you're like, I just don't know how to hit it. Like,
Yeah.
even though I'm like, right after.
I would have to take some time and like
Study it.
study it because it's like it's not what I.
But do you? My thing is, as an artist, do you love it? Me personally,
I can really appreciate some of the shit for sure.
no, but I'm saying for yourself.
But it's like so ingrained in me, fucking certain things and techniques.
Fucking
And
certain things.
It's fucking so ingrained in you.
Yeah.
Just fuck it.
Yeah. It's so ingrained in me. But I heard Blueface.
Sucks.
Yeah, no, see.
No.
I heard him on the entertain.
I heard him on the Breakfast Club
Sucks.
Why do they entertain?
talking about how
He's shit.
he's the best lyricist of his generation.
Of the generation.
Yeah.
Again, the more people talk about this shit, the more it has legs. Why even bring
But
it up?
I don't know because I haven't heard any music other than Tatiana. And this
He doesn't.
Jeezy remix.
He needs
or
a
whatever else.
GPS to find it.
Yeah.
But
But
that's on
his
purpose.
point.
No.
Yeah.
He said that's.
Hey, no, he thinks he's on beat.
No.
No.
No,
says
he
this.
raps off beat.
No. He
That's his
thinks.
point. That's
You
the
know
whole
what
thing.
he thinks? He thinks he's doing what Sugar Free is doing.
I don't even think he
Sugar Free
I don't
has
think he thinks that deep.
Sugar Free is in pocket.
I even know who
This guy
Sugar
is-
is.
What Blueface says is, he's
Yo,
like,
he knows
everybody says I rap off beat, but they listen to me. So they must be listening to what I say
For what I said.
and not how I rap.
But he
So
knows
that's why
he
in his
raps off
head
beat.
he's like,
I wouldn't say
not
No,
but it's the whole.
he has said to me, I feel like I'm on beat.
He said this to you.
From the last
That's what he
interview,
said.
the last interview he said. I
Well,
know I
maybe the
rap
last
off
one. There
beat.
was interviews before that where he said,
Just
I
a-
feel like
just a tad.
I'm on beat.
Right.
Right? So he obviously feels he's on beat.
Yeah.
The tadpole turned into a
Fuck it.
frog.
I just did a tad mo. Oh shit.
Shaky.
To people who know how to rap on beats.
To timing.
So Blueface.
You can rap till you're blue in the face. But
You're
not on beat.
They best dudes.
A zinger.
But yeah. So
Okay. That was it, just there.
But yeah, I'm interested because you're saying that you would have to study that shit to do it.
Well, I have to take some time to be like, oh, okay. Because remember, you even said one simple thing to me. You're like, they start after the beat drop. I come in. It's just so
it's
natural.
natural.
Yeah,
As soon as the beat.
Yeah. But they come, and then I was like, oh shit! And I did it one time. Like, yeah, there it is. I was like, oh, that was easy.
But it
But I mean,
changes
there's
your
more
flow.
to it. There's more to it than that.
Certain rappers you can like. I know with a lot of Rick Ross's stuff, he kind of
Who's
does.
back, by the way?
He kind of does. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of does like half the bar.
Yeah.
He starts halfway
Yeah.
and fills the other half, and then he kind
Well,
of.
he's one of those guys who just talks. Really.
Yes, that's the new flow. Like I feel like,
I don't think that's new.
well, they push
It
it,
is
more
kind
now.
of.
They push
It
it
is
more.
kind
I
of.
wouldn't say new. There's probably artists back in the
Because
day who
there's-
use that flow,
Yeah,
but
like
a lot
Slick.
more people.
If you Slick Rick's more talking than he's rapping.
But no, but
No,
the
what
way
I'm
they
saying-
do it is like every line is a line. So they say one line, boom, and then the next line is something else,
Right.
and then the next line is something else.
Yeah, because
But it's like
nothing
every
really
line
got-
is a statement.
Yeah,
Every line is
Yeah,
a
It's
statement.
going, it's going a long way from
Yeah.
Kane,
which-
where we would go choose, use, and do, and like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
using every.
And
bit
again,
of that
that's
art.
more ingrained in me than like I'm always trying to tie it all together.
Yeah.
You know.
It's more of the one beat goes, you wait, then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
And a lot of time when I started trying to do it, every time you'd wait, you're like, how long do I wait for?
You feel
And you're sitting there,
you feel
waiting,
like
and
you're
then you
gonna
always
miss
miss
something.
it.
You
Yeah.
feel
And I'm
like you're
like,
missing
fuck.
something.
Well, that's the whole thing. What I'm saying is to take some time to get into that style and like to feel it because you would sense that it's off listening to it if you don't know it and you're just trying to be like, okay, do I come in? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a whole other thing.
You instinctively.
And just to
Right.
bring it back real quick, tie it back. Blueface says that everybody sings now, so that's part of
Another reason why he's
his,
a lyricist.
his lyrics
He only
because
raps.
everyone's actually singing it.
Again, stop entertaining.
Although I've never heard any of his music other than that. So
Can't tell you, I did like soon as I heard he was off the beat. Like,
Wait,
I can't take
what
that.
if
The only
it's
thing-
fucking
The
annoying.
only thing about Fatiana that I like is Cardi B's verse.
I like the
That's on
chorus.
remix.
That's
And that's on
I like the
remix.
chorus.
That's on the remix, and that's the only thing I like.
But the chorus itself, I was like, isn't this pretty much a Fly song?
Yes,
Like,
100%.
it's a Fly song with Cardi B.
Yes, 100%.
But outside that, like,
But his-
I just couldn't take it.
His example was like, I don't even know your mama, but I'm your daddy.
That's
and that was
bars.
Yeah, that's bars. That was like,
Bars.
It's amazing what kids today feel a bar is.
what is
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
It's
Like
got-
what makes them say, ooh.
But it goes with.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's funny to me when I hear kids say, "Oh, that's a bar," and I'm just kind of like,
It goes with the way the attention span and the internet society is. As things are so quick, you can't have to think about it too long. It can't be 3 bars and you bring it back, and they're like, "Holy fuck! Did you hear what just happened?" They forgot what you said.
I don't think that's true.
I think so, man. It's the attention span.
I mean for the majority, but like there's
We're
They're
sending out
successful.
people invitations here, man. I can get them.
no. Just case in point.
Right.
I think
Don't pay attention to.
No, it's fine. It is what it is. But that's the way it is.
I think when you have artists like Cole and Kendrick, I think it's a good example of
Well, that's-
people who still you can have a bunch of people that are listening and paying attention to what happened in the first song and
Yeah.
what happened in the
Bro,
10th
the
song.
Dream-
Oh, that happened earlier on in the album, or like
Right.
there's still room for that.
Yeah.
Right.
The Dreamville album, man.
Oh, it's amazing.
So the Dreamville album, do you think
Well, it's-
that will help his artists actually show up? Will people start listening like, oh, okay, you know what? Every time we go to Dreamville, lyrics.
Listen,
lyrics.
it's
Is it going to bring people to them,
I
or
think
is it just going to be something that pops
I
out?
think so.
as-
It's showcased. I mean, JD's dope, been dope, but it showcased other artists on there, and I can't even. Yeah,
here's the thing though.
Shout out to T Major.
Here's
T
a-
Major actually put me on an Earth Gang.
Listen, here's the thing though. As a collective putting music together.
Okay.
Yes, putting music together.
Put it pops.
Yeah, putting pops. When they put music together, when they get together and they make music, it's some guys shine more.
Yeah.
With that
feed off that.
eight bars or 12 bars or just a 16 bars, but give them a whole album
Mhm.
and they're not the same artist.
Well, absolutely. That's
That's like Capadonna
I
is not the
was-
same artist. You know, like
I would
you guys
recommend.
not the same artist.
I would recommend anybody that likes Dreamville or is about to listen to the Dreamville album, watch the documentary first.
I haven't seen it yet either, but
That shit, because the
I
same
heard
way,
it's inspiring.
yeah, because the way they started, he just invites a bunch of people. It's like some Willy Wonka shit. Like everybody who got there got like gold tickets. So he gave certain producers the invite, certain artists, and there's only so many spots in the building.
Right.
Bunch of studios all throughout,
Right.
bunch of rooms.
That's
So there's producers that are like, I'm just trying to find where I can put my equipment down so I can set up, get beats going,
Right.
have
People run
play it
through.
so artists can hear it.
Yeah.
But there's so many of them there, so everybody's fighting to get a little bit of time to showcase what they're doing, right? And then artists are like, oh, I got to go to this room because I heard such and such is there. So it's this level of competition, but it's also
But it's super
fun.
super concept based too.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Some
So-
of the joints are just like
Like J. Cole was in one studio specifically.
Yeah.
And then you might have Earth Gang here. You might have JID here. You might have Omen. Omen's trying to get to this place and this place. But the first couple of
I gotta
minutes,
get to that.
the first couple of minutes in the documentary, it's just kind of this thing where everybody's like, I need to find a studio, an open space, because I went over here and this producer's already
But it
sitting
doesn't
up.
feel like it feels like it came together.
Yeah.
It's Bass. It's Bass.
Pause.
He's still there.
Yeah.
But
No,
see,
but-
Buzz's album was pretty dope though.
But no,
But-
I think
just
I almost guarantee
Went under
like
the radar.
all those tracks were recorded and Cole took it and put it together.
Oh yeah.
But see, what's dope is it wasn't like a Cole album with a bunch of features.
No, right.
Other than Middle Child, Cole didn't have like
He was on.
shine like that.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
had a good amount of features on there, but it wasn't like.
Yeah.
Ross, man.
Yo,
Are you partaking, sir?
we should give him the wheel.
I'm sure.
We should give him the wheel.
But how long
You
you
No.
want the wheel?
Oh,
maybe
we didn't even bring up.
maybe the fate would be different for you.
No, he can't do. He can't do. No, but it's
by long Enzo.
it's a great documentary check, and it's like I love that spirit of competition, but it was also like collaborative. It wasn't
That's
some
what I'm saying.
cutthroat shit.
See, I didn't know
It
that.
was-
It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, it wasn't some cutthroat shit, but at the same time, it was like, oh, I
Sure,
gotta
sure.
have the
There's
best
competition.
first. I,
Okay.
you know, like
As long as I see competition, that's all that matters to me, bro.
Right.
Like I don't get how artists today can't really compete.
Yeah.
Well, not artists today, because artists today
Well, it's
are
a
all,
different
like,
sort of
good friends.
competition.
It's a different thing. Like
Yeah.
they won't try to outshine each other unless it's Kendrick.
Right.
You know what I mean? They won't try. I'm like,
Right.
why? Why not? Like
it's weird to me.
if I put any guys on the track, try it.
You try.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah.
Do
Try
it.
it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try to style on you guys. I'm gonna
I like-
style.
I like-
I might not bar you guys,
Right.
but I'm gonna try to.
100, like,
Oh,
I
I'm
re-
trying to bar everybody.
That
I know this.
listen,
I'm
and
trying to
I'm
bar
like,
everybody.
that
I
Northern
think
Touch
I'm like,
verse.
am I gonna go 16 on him? No.
That
I'm
Northern
gonna style.
Touch verse.
I'm gonna style and work.
I'm trying to start.
People are like, yo,
Style.
Trace's bars are heavy, but they keep singing what CheZZa's saying.
Yeah.
Listen, that Northern Touch verse, I wasn't happy with. I regret it.
I had a feeling. I'm like,
I
what's
like-
David sleeping on his Northern
I'm
Touch
trying
shit?
I'm trying to star on it. I'm trying to star on it. Style and bar on
I like when we're, as opposed to just sending beats, I like when we're all
it.
here
Mm.
and we're all
Of
picking the
course.
beats.
Yeah.
And we all hear one beat and we kind of look around and
Yeah.
That's
You know?
it. But it's
Yeah.
funny when you drop the beat for Wiped Out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's funny that we all our verses end up being on the same page.
Yeah. But I mean, we were all here. You know what I'm saying? And I had the
But
hook.
we didn't really discuss even after the hook. But we didn't really discuss what we're
The content was it.
But we all our verses end up being on the same page.
Because there's too much of like, okay, I did mine, send it over, do yours. Like when me and Drew sat down, we wrote.
Everything
We
right there.
wrote like our hooks just straight. We just bang, banged them all out. And
Hey!
and it's like we're putting out as a project, and it's a cohesive
you can
one
hear,
unit.
you can hear the
Yeah.
difference.
And like we talked about, should we do some more tracks when we get back? We're like, I don't know,
The vibe will be the
because
same.
I don't know if it'll be the same. But anyways,
Yes. So
You got a guess? It's guess time.
Sir Solomon.
introduction. Don't
Yes,
don't
what?
intro
Yes.
like Trace. I mean, like, not like Trace.
Not like Trace? Like Trace says it?
Not like Mo. I mean.
Oh well.
Get in here.
Get over here, son.
hey there, bud.
Well, we got a person who's very proud of where he's from.
So you drink
I'm not gonna spill it. I'm from the West. I don't spill drinks.
He's West Brampton.
No, I do not.
Wait, he's from Regina?
Out west. That's what he means.
No, I didn't say out west.
west.
This individual is very proud of where he's from. He's from Scarborough. He says it all the time. He's one of the best party promoters in the city. Amnesia, Soul Kitchen, Icon, Carpe Diem. Andre Espinet.
Right now.
There you go.
He might be on the phone.
It's possible.
That's
He's
possible.
bopping.
He's
Should we take the shot in
in
the meantime?
Yo!
Yo, it's Ian.
Oh yes, you didn't hear
I can see he's like bobbing. I'm like, he's vibing.
Yeah, I know, that's like-
he's vibing.
And then he's getting ready. He's like, I'm in the zone.
Maybe he's
Ready?
right.
Yeah,
See, bro.
It's like right before you go on stage, you get that like, and then you hear your name and you go. You didn't hear none of that.
Muscle freestyle.
That's brilliant.
It's a little fish for Scarborough, man.
See?
I was gonna say-
A very proud Scarborough man.
Oh, and there it goes.
There you go.
Yeah. So I just grab a.
Some Pia Pata.
No, grab in. Oh, here. Grab a real towel.
Okay. Wait, what? So we got Ian.
What's going on, man?
What to do?
Sorry about that.
No worries, bro. I don't like it anyways.
Close to your side, actually. That's all.
It's not.
Yeah,
It is. It hasn't, like,
Okay.
worked always. Like,
It has
I'm looking first.
No, it's true. I feel like Scarborough men are almost as proud of being from Scarborough as CheZZa is from being from
Right,
Rex.
The difference is he's actually from Scarborough, so
That part.
that part. Yeah.
Actually, a Scarborough man.
See, I can say "tell you no lies." You can't say that. Anyways.
Wow.
Anyways,
I can say tell you no lies. That's easy. It's words. Tell you no lies.
as I was saying, how's it going, sir?
I'm great.
Are you ready to take a shot with us?
So what was going on out there? What were you were in the zone?
I was
there?
actually just listening to that dream that you were talking about.
That's how it
I
happened.
forgot how I like down.
All right,
Everything.
you taking a shot?
Okay,
First
yeah.
shot.
What's this do?
So I
You
guess-
gotta say what it's do.
Caravana. Money.
Okay.
Some money.
Caravana. Money.
Yes. The first question. So why does double tap?
There we go.
So why does Caravana equate money to you?
Can you say Caravana?
No, I don't know that those were necessarily. I think they were mutually exclusive. They were just
No.
Caravana.
I think they're connected. He said Caravana, money. There's a reason they connect.
I think he just couldn't. He tried to put something else.
Can the
Sorry,
man-
he tried to put something else first. He's like, no, money.
Caravana is North America's largest Caribbean festival, contributing over $2 billion to
Oh, someone's rooting some grants.
yeah, so Caravana is just an amazing time, actually, to tell you the honest truth, beyond the money. When I started doing parties, it was just to see people have a good time, right? So, you know what I mean?
Was Caravana your reason to start partying the first time?
No, the reason I started doing parties, what the hell filter is this?
That's a mixture.
I was about to say, yo, is that what the kids are doing?
No,
They go there.
Scarborough things.
Put that there so you
Nah,
can make yourself. No.
I want to catch you
Keep
guys.
that one there. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
No, but you were getting blocked by the mic.
Okay, I don't care if I'm blocked. I just see you guys.
Okay. There you go. Oh, yeah. See that works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. That works even better. You got me anyway. I don't know what filter that is.
Yeah. So
That one's
you
off.
so you started what? When was your first party that you started?
My first party, my very, very first party was an all-ages party I did when I was just coming out of high school. You guys remember the world-famous Elite Squad?
I'm from Sudbury.
What a surprise.
Remember, I am from Rexdale through marriage. That's it.
Is that a thing?
Is that- yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
It's a thing. It's a thing.
like
It's a thing.
Can a man say he's from Malvern through marriage?
how politically correct are we on the show?
Not at all.
If you fuck some black girl, can you say he's like,
He's black through marriage?
Right.
Way.
here we go.
It's gonna be one of those
It's like
episodes.
the reason most started rapping. He felt the groove all of a sudden.
There was no black girls in Sudbury when I parted first.
That's true. I know that.
You're from Sudbury?
Yeah.
Somebody's actually from Sudbury?
That's
Sudbury?
actually like born and raised.
Born and raised?
I'm not born.
Where were you
Holy
born?
shit.
Place called home.
Wow.
Yeah, born and raised.
British Columbia.
Wow. Born and raised in Sudbury? I thought.
It was like a jail. They just
No,
sent
like-
people
like
there.
whenever I meet people and they say, yeah, I'm from Mississauga. I'm like, nobody's from Mississauga. Like,
Yeah,
my parents
yeah,
moved
yeah.
there in like 2 weeks, right? Like,
No, some people are actually
No.
born in Mississauga.
who?
No, I was born in Sudbury.
Who?
But yo,
John Ripper?
but yo,
Like,
but I understand that. Though. I understand that when I was growing up, nobody's from Brampton.
nobody was
But everybody moves
Moved
to
to
Brampton.
Yeah. So
So-
everybody from Jane and Finch moved to the east.
Because
West.
because
And everybody from Scarborough moved to Pickering and Ajax.
because when you went there when you were younger, it was just fields,
Yeah.
beer fields out there,
Yeah.
and you're like, yo,
They did things
what
like
are we-
cow tipping and
Bro, I went there the other day. They used to do that by Mayfield. They used to literally do cow tipping. They used to actually do cow tipping by Mayfield, right? And I was in Brampton the other day. I'm like, the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that's Mayfield doesn't even like
Remember-
Mayfield's on roads now.
I don't even know what you guys
But
are talking
do
about.
cows really give that good a service that they deserve tips?
Yeah, what's up, people?
ladies and gentlemen, he'll be here all week because he was here.
Okay,
Russell Peters too is from
let's go back. Let's go back to your first party.
We're not enough drinks in.
Let's
for
go.
this.
How did this shit start?
So I started with my boys from high school. They were DJing. I was always kind of like an entrepreneurial mind, and so I couldn't DJ. So I was like, I'll just be, like in every crew, like the guy who can't rap is the manager.
Right.
Like, so I was like, I'll just do the management or whatever. So we did our first party. Shout out to Rock the House.
Okay.
And Elite Squad was hired, and we did the party. And it was successful. And at the end of the night, everybody was happy, and we were rookies. And Elite Squad left, and then somebody came in 4 minutes later and robbed us at gunpoint.
Wow.
First
First
party.
party.
First
Wow.
party.
And
I
that's in Scarborough.
actually believe it was Elite Squad. Shout out to Elite Squad. We're all veterans now, but
So the love was that real. That's your first experience. You're like, I want to do this again.
you know what? It
The feeling of a sold out party outshined the robbery.
yeah, you know what? The comedy of watching Rock the House run with the cash box.
So the shots weren't to money that night.
No. And the funny thing is, and like you guys talking about, you're from Rexdale, so I started in graphics, right? And I used to drop flyers all over the place, and I was all city. And I came to the corner of, what is it, Kipling and well, across from the mall there.
Kipling and Albion.
Yeah, and Albion. And there's like, so
I'm surprised you didn't get that.
because you were speaking. I didn't want to interrupt.
long before there was like trap.
Trap houses?
It was a trap house. I came to
Before it
drop,
was called that.
yeah, I came to drop stickers for Ghetto Concept. And I came to pay this guy who I guess was their investor. I'm stepping over bodies in this house and whatever. And I'm going to tell you a story.
Hey.
Money.
Statues.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah. It was money.
Yeah, no, but no, we did these parties. So I did those first parties, and then we got into graphics. And then in 1999, I had met a bunch of DJs, Baby Blue, and started from scratch, and all these guys through doing graphics and doing promotional items for them.
Yeah.
And I called Scratch, and I was like, "How come you guys never play any new shit? Like you just play like shit from the last 6 weeks." I was like, "Come like you guys forgot golden era hip hop, forgot house, and forgot." Like, you grew up in Toronto, you grew up in Sudbury, so you won't know what I'm talking about. But
I have an idea.
CFTR, there was this radio station, and they played like Phil Collins and Fine Young Cannibals and rock music. And
Right.
growing up in Scarborough, growing up, Filipinos, white guys, mod guys, everybody. And so I was like, yo, like, how come all of this music doesn't play? So we started, I had this concept called Amnesia, and that was very starting.
Right.
What's
Yeah.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll today. He's on a roll.
He's on a roll
Being
today.
sincere.
He's on a roll today.
Oh, shit.
Were there any parties growing up that made you kind of lean towards this endeavor?
Lean towards entertainment?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So when I was coming up, again, you guys are probably a little bit younger, but Spectrum, Party Center, Focus, Sunshine Sound Group, Focus. And then when I became 19, there were clubs like Rocket. My favorite club of all time, California Dreams, was on Peter Street. Yeah, like we just used to follow parties all.
Peter Street too.
No, what club was California Dreams turned into afterwards?
California Dreams
On
is
Peter
now-
Street, a lot of clubs kept, changing.
So California Dreams is now something called I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on your screens. I'm flopping hard. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Bar hop or something. It's like Peter.
Oh,
Marshall.
okay.
You know what I mean? But like
Is it on the corner?
It's
in the middle of the block.
yeah, they got a dope rooftop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a drinker.
And like,
I mean, now we're just saying the obvious. So I started with Amnesia.
Hey!
It was shot
Is it shot time?
let's see that.
Oh, wait.
You can finish, sir. Keep up.
Yeah, so we did the party at this small club called Granite Lounge, and the girl passed out in the second month. It was too hot.
Right.
We moved to a club called Cashmere, where myself and Scratch started a weekly Saturday night with two up and coming, Chief, who would come out of Baby Blue, and Jester, that had just joined this King of Ahsoka with Dr. J. And that ran for like 2 years. It was a weekly Saturday. It was crazy. And then just kind of expanded from there. Moved into long weekend Sundays, and then brands and brands and brands. Go.
What's the shot to?
History. Walking out of here.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, man. So
10 minutes.
10 minutes, every 10 minutes.
See what happens when you know what you're signing up for and what you forget?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Asia, but you told him what this was all about.
And I walked in, you weren't here. I walked in, I go, you guys are not fucking Nori. You're not Tiger Bone.
Yeah, those like they should have brought the rain up.
I looked at the bottle of Ray, and I'm like,
Nah.
Emo's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Ray, he feels about Ray and Nephew the way you feel about James.
Jameson?
The way I feel about Jack.
Okay.
You don't like Jack? Is that?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Jack is light, though.
So we balance each other out.
And Johnny,
Jack is light.
and Johnny's nasty too.
Yeah.
Johnny Black is this.
Nah, I don't.
All those things with people's names, fuck that. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
just trying to climb Mount Gay right now.
You're on your own there, buddy. That's a Sudbury thing.
No, that's the bottle. That's a Barbados.
Asian rum.
Barbadian.
Asian rum.
Barbadian.
Barbarian rum.
So I'm going on record as saying I never called it Asian.
But that's her name.
Who's the rowdiest at a party? Like when you throw a party and then you hear such and such is coming through, and you're like, oh shit, what now?
In terms of
Like it might get out of hand.
Yeah.
What part of the city when you hear a crew from a certain part of the city?
Finch. Finch. Sorry. Stand corrected. Shout out to Flemo.
Can you give us a story?
No.
No statue.
Okay.
What's the rowdiest party?
Well, they're a band known in the city as Done the Dance.
Yeah,
So like when they come through the dance,
that's done.
that's done. But yeah, no, Rowdy.
What's the
What's the rowdiest party you got?
But
and it doesn't have to be a negative.
Rowdy in a good way. Rowdy in a good way.
There's good times.
Finch.
No, but what's the rowdiest party that you throw? I'm gonna say Amnesia.
I would say B-Boy document.
I mean,
The hip hop shit is like you know what? Even when we had that club, Cashmere in 2000, 2001, the music took a turn. So like Ludacris came in, and
Right.
that was like MOP and
The southern
Busta.
shit was
Yeah,
starting
like,
shit.
Yeah, like every week there were holes in the wall. Like every Pharaoh shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like every week, like
Aggressive. That was like we just.
That 8 count stop.
Yeah.
That 8 count stop.
As you heard at the beginning of the MOP,
I think every generation has something like that because I remember, I can't remember
For sure.
where it was, but a bunch of different documentaries and stuff. They would say when,
Yeah.
I think it was Eric B. and Rakim's.
Hole in the speaker.
No. Don't Sweat the Technique.
Yeah.
Was it when that came on? No, it was MC Shan.
But this shit
I
was,
can say that.
It was MC Shan. When that came on, guys were afraid they were gonna get robbed because as soon as that song came on, guys would start jacking people.
I heard that about the Curse one too.
but this shit was
The
telling.
Bridges Over. I said the Bridges Over thing one.
Movement,
That was
like, all
They
that
said
shit.
that originally, like
Telling was instructing you to do violent
Throwing
things.
rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like the KRS
That was
One
the
Bridges
time.
Over. As soon as Bridges Over hit, like a party would mash up, like a basement jam would mash up because like that was the jam at the time.
Okay, so do you have a jam that you can just play and you know it's just gonna in a good way again, just gonna like
I mean, all the stuff at like Amnesia, like all that feel good, Poison,
yeah, that's
just got paid, like all that kind of happy music.
Yeah.
People like dance like it's going on style. But
The best Amnesia was at Government before it closed down.
all the anniversaries.
And that place was fucking hot. Like there's like and it's a party where you have to dance. And dancing is not like your two-step and your rock. It's like dancing. You know, the Running Man, Cash Patch, and all this shit. But you have no space to do any of that shit. It's just packed in.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Watching
You have room to
and
this.
enjoying.
No, she didn't ruin the mannequin.
didn't
No.
have room to this.
What is that?
I don't what
The mannequin.
The new dance.
It's not a new dance.
You know, the mannequin when they.
Yeah,
jump it
I
up.
know. Yeah. No,
So.
okay.
It's not called the mannequin.
No, not the mannequin.
The Marianne.
The Marianne. Sorry. I don't even know my own dance.
We've been doing it so long we forget the name.
We remix.
We just know what David hates.
It's so stupid.
But don't worry.
It's so fucking dumb.
David hates. That's what it does.
Whatever.
Like,
So, fuck
Bring
you
it
guys.
before David cut you off, you were saying something. I'm interested, and then I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
no, but like I would say beat white hockey, but like Smith and Wesson, Black Moon, like I've never. We did this the Berkeley Church and like Smith and Wesson. Yeah, and said no one ever. Merch.
It works, though. You should have thought of it.
Why didn't I? And yeah, man, like those guys were doing like, you know, it's can't play the record anymore, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A Buju song?
Okay, we got it. We all.
Yeah,
we all got it.
It could have been a Toronto Underground song. I didn't know.
Full bye.
Now, I mean,
To a sound play.
So that's true. That's
as you do your parties, you've been through. You hear a lot of slang and shit, right? Yeah. You hear a lot of new talks coming in, right?
The all originates.
Yo, differently.
More times.
Listen, you knew where somebody was from based on the slang.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Now you brought up Smith and Wesson. Right?
Oh, we going.
Smith and Wesson. I'm going there right now. So there's and I've heard it, so it's a little bit of confirmation. I can't remember the name of the group that they stole it from, but Black Moon.
Yeah.
Most of their slang came from a group that came out of the West.
Okay.
Right? When you talk to them, right?
Yeah.
Do you hear it? Do you hear like Toronto slang from them?
Which group are you talking about?
Smith and Wesson.
No, I know that.
Black Moon. I can't remember the name of the group. It's early
Down to Earth?
ghetto concept.
Ghetto concept times math.
It's not math.
That's
I
interesting.
can't remember.
I've never
I gotta look that up.
heard that. I know.
I gotta look that up.
I know
think
those
it's
guys from. Those guys are.
Yeah, I think it's West Indian slang, and then Toronto trying to say, the West.
No, like
And Toronto claims that.
yeah.
Like all jokes aside, Toronto slang is Jamaican slang.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like all jokes aside.
With a twist.
Well,
With a
Yeah.
twist.
Yeah.
So
But you know, like when you hear
It's a little broken.
when you hear differently still, you know, right? And when you hear true say,
West.
right?
So when my mother came to Canada, she moved to Marley Avenue, which is Eglinton West. Right? Most West Indians, when they moved to Canada, that's where they came. Right? So more time. when people come from Jamaica, it's a little Jamaica down there. The slang permeates the area, like it's right. So that's why you have Mama Cardi repping EW and like coming with.
And it just becomes Toronto slang.
Yeah.
Too.
But then we go to the east and it's sophisticated up like we do everything.
Is that what you do?
Is that what they call sophistication?
Yeah, sophistication.
Oh, okay. I like that.
True say
I
this
like
is
that, I
still
like
the all-star guy. Right?
Good time.
You had guidelines down here because he'd be all over the
Bylong is our translator.
Okay.
White
And
dragon.
who?
The white dragon who lived in
He's
He was in
Thanks,
China
China
In the Himalayas.
no,
And-
but he
as a reggae
was a
DJ.
reggae DJ.
Okay.
but he came from Scarborough
Yeah.
and before he moved to Sudbury. So.
We'll get on that.
Okay.
But yeah. So.
Hey!
That means you get faster with your questions. I'm like, it's like mortgage day. Like,
So
Whenever I hear that word,
What's this do?
regional slang.
All right. Regional slam.
here's yours.
I mean, take a cut off for a little bit.
he's
He's a designated driver.
Designated driver.
So, no, I respect
Okay, so
that was all.
you started
Usually we're in
Amnesia.
unison.
That's
that. So,
You started Amnesia.
in the new era, yeah.
When did Soul Kitchen come into play?
Soul Kitchen is 2003.
Can we just shout out the ice cream man right now?
Trace the matter. The ice cream man in our area doesn't take that.
Yeah, that's you gotta need to step into
Why would he?
millennium.
So ice cream
Yeah, you need to
bro.
step into millennium. Come on,
I don't know.
man. No, I am because right now, how many kids are using cash right now? All of them. Kids.
No.
No, kids.
Children? Yeah, they were there.
They use Apple Pay. Like,
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, some of them
They got
actually do.
don't they have chips? No.
Maybe your kids don't, but maybe your
my
children
kids
don't.
don't even get allowance. In my day, if you need an allowance, you clean the car or something.
You did.
Right,
Yeah, you
yeah,
do.
right.
You guys heard it.
Yeah,
Yes,
took
heard it.
bottles to the store.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I had my son do the same thing, but I had a bunch of liquor bottles from every episode, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep them and then take a picture. I'm like, this is too much. I don't remember what this is
Pause
anymore.
before you get children's aid on you because you sent them to the liquor store to collect.
No, we took the bottles. We took the
Bro, he's been
bottles.
here.
Yeah, he's been on the show. We took the bottles.
He didn't take shots.
No.
We took the bottles, and we and he
No, he would
No,
he would save the bottles after the show.
right.
Yeah.
Show you
So I was gonna
what
take a picture of the whole season. I completely forgot what was
Who
what.
did
I'm
what,
like, this is
yeah.
too much, right? So I'm like, this is taking up way too much space. He wanted money, so I'm like, collect the bottles, bag them, and bring them to the beer store. Let's go. He's on a skate. He's trying to be on a scooter with 3 bags of liquor bottles, trying to go up the Western Road on a scooter. That's not gonna work, bro.
Well, they just tried.
Yeah.
The rest of them,
Yeah, you gotta find your house.
some playing Fortnite all fucking day.
That's all.
So, Soul Kid, sorry,
All right,
Amnesia,
so
Soul
order of
Kitchen.
operations: Amnesia, 1999, Cashmere 2000,
Okay.
2003 Soul Kitchen, B-Boy Document 2003, X Factor, which would become what's now Icon 2003, and then countless, hundreds of parties in between. Amnesia was a monthly for 15 years almost.
Yeah.
It was 15 every single month. Anniversary.
Like
every,
August?
no, well, Amnesia's going to be the 20 in September.
Crazy though.
Yeah, so every year the
That's
anniversary.
the next shot is 20 years. That's
That's
year?
yeah.
bro,
that's
bro.
the
20-year party is like.
Yeah.
I guess that's something.
Because some people can't.
You
Yeah.
just said
That's
something.
that was my
That's
question I've been trying
Some
to
people,
say.
some people can't get past
a couple
2
months.
a couple
Five.
months.
Like what
5 is like a.
What kept you as a promoter for say 20 years? You know what? I get some people are addicted to alcohol, some people are addicted to drugs. I love watching people have a good time. I'm addicted to breaking pods. New concepts, right? I brought a breakfast party. Day parties are now the new thing.
Yeah.
I tried day parties in 2007, 2008.
I remember.
Toronto wasn't ready for it. Now they're kind of coming around. Right? You know what I mean? But
Sometimes you're ahead of time.
all the time.
No, seriously,
I gotta ask this though.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration for the name People Document?
So at the end of the so remember the Soundboy Bear, what was the compilation?
I know where you're going.
Remember Eminem
I wanted to know where it's
so
going.
Eminem
Okay.
had the track and he's like,
Oh, sound bomb.
yeah,
Soundbombing.
soundbombing. It was Soundboy Bear, soundbombing. So on the end of the track,
Lyrics
scratches. Yeah, there's
Soundbombing.
Soundbombing.
Most Def,
Most Def,
Tash.
no, it's Most Def,
Q-Tip and Tash.
No, it's not skills. What it looked like, yeah. You wanna check it?
Okay, wait. I think there's two different documents.
B-Boy document.
99?
So it's Pharaoh
My
Monch.
life is
Pharaoh
all
Monch,
I
not
have.
skills. No.
B-Boy document. B-Boy document 99.
Yeah. And at the end he goes, he scratches the record. He goes, B-Boy document.
I think there's two different ones. I think we're talking about two different ones. I Am Mighty.
I am mighty.
That's the
Okay.
name. That
I Am Mighty does one,
Yeah.
but then there's B-Boy document 99.
Okay, yes, you are right. And this fucking
Ah.
picture is off again.
Ah.
But it's Pharaoh Monch.
Aha!
Not skills.
So he's talking about a different one.
It's two different ones.
So who's on it?
Matt's okay. You're the one. You're talking about Matt Skills
Not
one.
skills.
Who else on the Mad Skills one?
so the 99.
I Am Mighty, Most Def, Matt Skills, B-Boy document 99.
Now, out of Amnesia, 20 years,
Yeah.
Amnesia.
Yep.
You bring guests in, not all the time,
Every anniversary,
right?
every September.
Who has been the best guest to touch the stage?
Best guest or my favorite guest?
Give both.
Both.
My favorite guest was Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Last time he did splits on stage.
Right? At his age?
Stun on him.
At his
Where was
age,
that?
bro?
Notice he just said Big Daddy Kane like it wasn't
What year
like.
was that?
That was 2013. I mean.
Did he have Scoop and Scrap?
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure. No, so he didn't have Scoop and Scrap. He had Scoop, and one of the dancers from EPMD has now joined it.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that dark video. What'd you say?
Okay.
Yeah. So one of his dancers from there, Scraps, retired. But yeah, and we brought Benzo and the guys as well from Megatrix. Yeah. Big Daddy Kane's my favorite. Best performer? Fuck. I might have to give it to Light.
She was dope.
The Light was
What
dope.
year was this?
Light was 2007. That was the year we brought out the album.
I don't remember. I can't call it.
No, so the reason I remember Light is because Amnesia had an album on Universal. So it came out and Light was the guest that year. But I mean, we had like everybody, like, okay, so I can tell you who the were. Everybody who's come to Amnesia has been dope from the beginning. So like Greg Nice, countless times,
Okay.
is ridiculous.
Okay.
Special Ed was.
I was at the
ridiculous.
Special Ed one. That
Special
was
Ed was
dope.
nasty. That year, Special Ed came with Cece Patterson. She was my kid.
Yo, you're bringing out some
You didn't say
underrated
names.
performers.
Names,
people
like-
Bro,
that
Amnesia-
really should be getting
Amnesia,
Yeah, sorry.
Amnesia parties, when especially when there's guests. Again, like I said, I've been to Amnesia parties and you can't move. And then when you have a performer, there's no space.
See, I'm not the type of person that goes out and does fucking parties.
What time do you
but
go to bed?
I'm in bed. I'm old and washed. I'm in bed by 8 p.m. But I would definitely go to that. Like just the way you're talking about it.
As long as I
I
went
would
on
want
early.
Yeah, no, like
Day party would be a little bit better. You know, my joints ain't what they used to be.
We'll work on that for you, but no, like right from the beginning, from the 3-year anniversary, before we went to government, we went to this legendary venue called the Party Center, and Maestro came and we brought Maggie Tricks. Maestro was my kid.
Yeah.
The next year, Michi came. That was the year the Greg Nice came. Maestro came back, crazy. CL Smooth, crazy. That he shared the stage with the worst performer ever, a house guy named Byron Stingley from Ten City. We never speak about that.
Wait, you just called
10 City.
You just kind of did. But
10 City was a bad
terrible.
performer.
He was so actually sorry, he was on the Special Ed year. And Special Ed performed and then he came on and he was like, Toronto's the worst. Like you should sign a contract with the audience that says like no crowd participation.
no, absolutely not.
So he's like, my voice isn't my voice is a little parched. And Dr. J was on the stage. I never forget this in Scratch. And they're at the back of the stage. And I just saw this bottle go like this.
Wow.
Like he was like, I'm parched. And like somebody literally threw him a drink. Like, like I was like, Toronto is not easy at all, man. He was wicked. Then the next year, that was the year that we brought out the album. MC Light was crazy. We had the Toronto All Stars, so everybody, Socks, Cardi, Rowe, Solitaire. What was that?
Roll dollar.
Oh, he's
I know. I know.
making an inside joke with Sudbury.
But
Bro, did you come to the Sudbury Center?
My brother's rap name is Roman.
Okay. Yeah, Danny O beatbox for MC Light. Crazy.
He never brought that up in his interview.
Wait, hold on.
well, we did
Is there
cover
any
everything.
footage of this?
Yeah, it's tons of footage.
Are you putting it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
they're
tons of footage.
Documentary?
converting it from VHS.
A B-boy document?
No,
Terry?
yeah, documentary. We have tons of footage. We have we were archiving. We didn't know at the time. Like you're doing stuff you didn't even know. But like now, people are.
Sorry. We were watching a couple documentaries.
We're watching the Wu documentary. We're like, why the fuck do they have a camera?
Or
But
how
that's
did
the
they
thing,
how
though,
did
it's
they
like,
know?
no, no, but all
Crazy
these-
they
all-
didn't have it there.
all
Like,
these-
How
have
did they
that
know?
footage.
How did they know to be that
Yeah,
aware
all
and to
these-
have that?
All
shit
these
then?
street dudes who have like no money
Yeah.
struggling.
Hey!
No money struggling. And then you got fucking a video camera on the street corner where you guys sitting there. He walks up. He's like, "We get pastrami sandwich and we go get the block." Like, at what point in time were you thinking about that?
Now,
Right?
he says that. But before we watched that documentary, we watched the Mr. Rogers one.
The Mr. Rogers
And
documentary.
Mr. Rogers documentary starts from like 1960 something.
with him
And
on
he's
the piano.
got that B-roll footage from like the 60s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With him on the piano saying,
Yes, he's
talking
on-
about syncopation and all
I've
this shit.
said since time. How long have I been saying we should have a small person? I used to say midget.
Girl would kill you.
Just being there though.
I'm gonna get home.
You know what I'm saying though? Like
I'm gonna see the live.
just there all the time. You don't even
I'm
realize.
gonna go home. She's gonna slap me in the head.
You don't even realize they're there. And they're just there. I'm filming everything forever. No.
Yeah, following you around, making
Yeah.
us theme music behind you.
You just want to be where you are. No, I should put a head cam on Harley.
Why is it named Harley? Because you're a white guy and it's a bike. And
Yes.
I hate his name.
Yeah.
So I put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was like, what should I name my dog? I was sitting on my Harley. As with him as a puppy. It was like, you should name him Harley. I was like, it's super lame.
But you
I should have
did
named him Woody.
Why? Because you had a Woody?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
Toy
not ashamed
Story.
of it.
Oh, Toy Story. Okay, pause.
Because you had a woman. Is that what we're doing the shot to?
So this is
We didn't even get there. This shot was the 20 years
20 years.
of Amnesia. That's what that was.
Thank you. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, crazy performances. The biggest forwards, so for all the hip hop artists, for like Naughty by Nature, for Light, for Kane, for worst performance, Digital Underground, for
What year was this?
okay, so the 15-year anniversary, we brought 15 artists. I'll give that one to Scratch. Only Love stole the show.
She's doing too much.
She stole the show. Evelyn Champagne King was ridiculous.
Like, where were you, Trace? You were in bed.
Melly Mel.
I would be at Evelyn.
First of all, Melly Mel. Melly Mel.
Yeah.
Please, my dude, stop working out.
No
Hold
shirt.
on.
You
not
great shape.
He doesn't own shirts. He only owns vests. Yeah, he owns vests. That's it.
Yeah, like he's huge.
So if he comes on the show, I gotta put sleeves on.
No,
Yeah, no, like
that is shape.
No,
He's been about
I'm working out because I want him to live like forever.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Melly Mel, Lords of the Underground,
Mm.
Digital Underground. So I
This is
love
all on
this.
one
Was yeah, this was all on one.
15 artists,
I fought Scratch for Digital Underground. I wanted Digital Underground. I was like shocked.
You
He's
want-
a genius. He's a genius. He's like, I don't know. He came on stage. He's like, you know what? I discovered Tupac. Right? Here's a song. You might know it.
Still living.
I get around. Right? And he does all Tupac stuff. And then he's like, you know, I wrote. I got 5 on it. Here goes. Right? And he does all this stuff, and then he doesn't fucking do what you like. Ooh, ooh.
At all?
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But like,
How long was he on stage for?
He was on stage.
Or how long was he contracted to be on
Was
stage?
it just
it was just Shock G because Shock G. Well,
Yeah.
He probably owns it.
okay, hold
course,
on. So for the longest time, I didn't know that Shock G was up to you. No, when I was a kid.
So it worked.
When I was a kid.
I'm sorry. Give this man another drink. I know it hasn't gone.
No.
I was there.
For the longest time, when I was a kid, the two things. I don't know if you guys know who the Afros are.
I've heard of that.
Getting down Afros. I didn't know that they were on DMC, and I didn't know that Humpty Hump was Shock G.
Hold on a second.
Yes, they were. You didn't know that?
Afro fucking Run DMC. That's fucking hilarious. I'm going back to it.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not know this. The Afros are running.
They were on Def Jam, right?
So I did not know that. So I didn't know that Shock G was Humpty Hump. For the longest time, I thought it was two guys because in '89 or '86 or
The
whatever.
glasses really.
No, they didn't have
I
the
thought they were
technology to
brothers.
cut the fucking.
They couldn't.
No, they
Like-
didn't have the
like-
technology to cut a scene with
Yeah.
me next to me.
Right.
Right? I didn't know about green screen.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
That
No,
nose-
like they're
The
at a
nose was
party.
really real.
No, the nose didn't.
No.
You need to stop fucking with me. I know the nose. I knew the guy was wearing a nose.
Yeah.
I just didn't know he was the next guy.
Right.
He did look different.
Me growing up, I thought they were brothers. I thought it was
Yeah,
two brothers.
I thought it was two brothers. I was
Later
like,
on,
you know, like okay, so you guys know who KMD is?
Yes.
So you know who
MF Doom.
MF Doom is,
Yeah,
and,
right? So like,
what was his
so they were
brother's name?
twins. So they were twins, and then you know the
Yeah,
story
yeah,
of MF
okay.
Doom?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they're brothers. They're like brothers, and yeah, you know what I mean?
So for the parties,
Yeah.
it's you and Scratch that come up with the concept for that party.
Wait, hold on. You didn't answer
Yeah,
my
we're not-
question.
yeah.
How long was
He
Shock
was-
G contracted
Shock
to
G
be
was
on?
only supposed to do his hits. So he was supposed to come on. He was supposed to do kiss me and I'll kiss you back. He was supposed to do what you like and Humpty Dance, and like maybe do some, you know, like he's an artist. He's like a real musician. He's fucking incredible.
Right.
So how he messed up that?
He didn't want to.
So it wasn't a time limit. You just wanted to.
We couldn't get him off the stage. We were like from the side of the stage. If I had an umbrella, I would have pulled him by his neck.
And he wasn't.
Like,
he wasn't reading the cues from the
no,
crowd.
he didn't give a
What
fuck.
was the crowd
The
like
crowd
at that
was,
point?
a guy took his iPhone, right? Googled a stop sign and put it up in the air, like stop.
Wow.
He didn't give a fuck. He jumped off the stage and walked through the crowd,
So how many times?
left, jumped in a taxi cab, and never talked to us again.
How many times are you gonna do that at that point in your career? You know what I'm saying? You're
That's
like,
the reason
I'm
he
gonna
was like-
fucking soak this up.
Yeah. You know
Wow.
what I mean? I think, like, I don't know if it's like he's never been in front of 3,000. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know
Bro,
what. He's a fucking musical genius.
He
Like,
might.
that's my word.
He
Well, that
might
could be
one of
it
those
too,
guys
like the
that's-
weirdos that are so like into the
No,
music or something.
he's
No,
paid.
he's angry. He's angry that he is not recognized as the guy who took Tupac on the road. He's angry that he's not the guy. He doesn't get the credit as the. He's a classical pianist.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking wicked.
And you treated Tupac like a roadie.
Yes.
That's what was rolling.
But he was.
Yeah, and fine.
He's a roadie and a
He was
dancer.
But you don't deserve that.
But you discovered Tupac
Necessarily.
and you're not in the Tupac documentary.
And he
Right,
did
but
put
that's-
Tupac on their first track.
but that's-
Yeah,
That's
which
like-
is the one
But
with the
you
roller
didn't
coaster.
make Tupac like
And he put
Well,
him
you
in
know
his
what
first
that
video.
is?
Yeah.
You know
That was
what
when
that
he was
is?
like the African
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
But that is.
And
that
the one
is-
from the scary the Halloween movie. It was a Halloween movie. What's the movie?
Scary movie.
No,
No.
there was a Digital Underground track in a Halloween movie. All right, I'll look
I
this
just
up.
feel like
I think
Tupac
it's-
would
I
have
think
found
it's a
his
thing-
way regardless.
I think it's a thing
Tupac
of
would have
him-
found his way regardless.
I think it's a thing of him
Not to take away-
signing Tupac and
Possible.
getting
That residual
15% of everything.
or sign him as like a manager.
Yeah.
That's not really discovering. Like allowing
No,
him
no.
to be his roadie. And
No, you know what though?
fucking
He did.
all
He
on
did.
stage.
help.
But,
He
But
put him
like, no,
on. He put him
truthfully,
on.
if you think about it,
He put him on.
Yeah.
if I'm going on tour and I'm getting all paid and I'm just like, yo, Mo, come on tour.
Yeah.
You're not paying for nothing. I'm paying for everything.
Yeah.
And then you blow up bigger than I blow up.
Yeah.
It's
That
kind of like,
doesn't mean you get 10% of mine.
But
it's not
it's
10%, but in my head, I'm like, I should have signed him.
Yeah.
I should have did something. You know what I mean?
But
I
at the
should
same
have
time,
you know?
at the same time, I don't think I've ever heard Pac shit on.
No,
He's never shit on. He's never shit on.
No, he's very great.
He's never shit on Shotzi. No, never.
So I think that's.
Joe.
I think
I think it's just in the story.
Same
in
song.
the story itself.
All
he
around
feels
the
the way.
world. Same song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I found somebody that has equal music knowledge as Trace.
Well, as you can see with the B-Boy document shit, why I was asking you. And for the record, he was right. It was Body Rock that I was thinking of with Mos Def, Q-Tip, and Tash. You were right. But I remember that beat.
Yeah.
So
It might have been the same sample. But.
no. It's a different song. Compilation is in the same
Can you
time.
hurry up before this fucking thing?
That's gonna happen.
That is what it is. So now, okay, you turned Carpe Diem. They weren't ready for a day party. Carpe Diem. What made you start with that?
It's just the changing needs of the audience, right? Like, so, like Trace goes to bed, watches Shonda Rhimes, and
I watched Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
All right, so
I yell at the screen.
Yeah.
I'm not
especially when there's two black families on.
No,
There's never happened.
There's never
It happens. It happens.
No,
It's the white
it's
family.
never
versus
happened.
black family.
Since Steve Harvey has come on and
It's
hosted that
Black
show,
family
it's
versus the
black
white
versus white.
Real?
Since
black versus black.
there's never been a black versus black since Steve Harvey's been hosting
It's
Family Feud.
rare. It's very rare.
I've never really seen it.
It's always black
South
versus
Park
white.
episode?
For that either.
No, but really.
The South Park episode?
South Park?
Oh yeah, there was a South Park episode.
Oh
Was
no.
it filmed in Sudbury?
Should have been.
They,
Should have fit right.
they are
in.
cartoons.
They would have fit right in.
That's the suck on my salted ball.
That was a hit.
What were we talking
I'm
about?
sure.
Carpe Diem, man.
Yeah, no, so 2019 day party. Like the audience is changing, they're growing up, right? Like they have responsibilities, they want to go to work the next day.
Right,
It can't be fucked up,
right.
right? So what's better than day drunk? Well, I'm about to find out, I guess. Right?
Evening drunk.
Evening drunk.
Evening drunk, yeah.
Right? What's happening right now?
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
really
going
We're pouring out for the next
Yeah, it was a preemptive fucking shot.
We know the timer's about to go off.
David, this one's yours?
We know the timer's going
So
off.
on the South Park
We pay attention to this.
Great.
on the South Park episode,
We've been doing this forever.
they have all.
Would you like
Is it
another
South
shot?
Park or?
Hey!
Fuck. That's the big thing. Hey, fuck.
I've never seen a man so frightened.
You don't have
Right.
to.
You know the thing is that you guys need to drink with club guys if you want to know what it is.
Oh, bro.
Oh, we can set something up.
You don't want that
You
smoke.
can set something up. No,
You-
Ian, set it up, bro.
You don't want that smoke.
Ian, set it up. Ian,
We're
set it up.
on camera.
You go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I do.
Ian, set it up. Ian, set it
All
up.
right. So this is live. If
Shot club.
anybody's out there, right? On my Instagram, tag Dr. J. Tell him the Soca Prince. And tell him that Trace says that he can drink with him. Or tag Carlos.
Challenge? Choco challenge?
Charles
Chocolate
Hopkins,
challenge.
We spoke about
Carlos
challenge.
Oberai,
Yeah.
right? DJ Carlos, or I can't think of anybody else.
Shot club versus
You know
everybody.
their drinks of choice, like Soca Prince.
Johnny Walker
Okay.
and Jack Daniels.
What's scratch? Just scratch.
Scratch and stop drinking.
Yeah, because Scratch comes in a party, and Scratch is still one of the craziest people in the party. Like
Go DJ.
he
See,
comes in.
I wish.
Scratch
that
comes
I
in
could
with
have
like
that alcohol.
Scratch comes in with like the weirdest hats and some fucked up outfits.
The white guy.
And he acts like he's dressed
Joke
fucking
is-
normal.
As he said, he's the white guy. He's like, you got to though.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about not having alcohol.
We're all in the basement. Jams,
Yeah, we can set that up.
DJ playing.
Yeah,
And-
we can set that up.
I'd love to do
We
that.
can do the 5
Take the
pitches
shot.
of death. You guys can rap too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a shot.
Yo, Ian's gonna set up Shot Club versus
Did the thing go off?
Yeah, that went off. I'm waiting.
Shot Club versus his DJs. Let's see what this is.
You don't want that smoke. Can I?
As long as I have a
Yeah,
Uber.
do what you got.
As long as I have an Uber.
Whatever you want.
Do what you got.
I'm saving this one for the next round.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got.
Slow this down.
Yeah,
Because I don't drink like that anymore. Hence, carpe diem. Software.
Are you thinking of fucking with?
Your favorites?
yeah, long ones.
So far isn't only, but
That's not
It's in
mine.
the
I
drawer?
got, yeah.
which
Found
one?
them the other day.
Left or right?
There's somebody who needs, because there's a few people who spoke here. You guys
Yeah.
found all the papers, and then you look at me like, "Where's your fucking papers?" I'm like,
Really, you got papers?
other drawer.
I said left or right.
Oh.
Left. What you said?
So,
Drama.
what is the next step for your brand, sir?
Well, as I said, like the what's it called? You got chips?
Don't worry about it.
Like, you got Doritos?
Yo, we should bring snacks.
We should.
Yeah.
We should. No.
Are we
ready for that
sponsored.
crunching?
No, we should be
Are we ready for that
sponsored.
crunching?
No, we should be sponsored.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, where's
On camera.
Catered,
On
right?
camera. You guys like alcohol?
Yes.
Pops Punch.
I hit them up.
Pops Punch.
I hit
These
yo.
guys up.
I hit them up. I hit up Pops Punch, and they never got back to me.
Pops Punch is the dopest rum punch shit. Like, made in Toronto, on camera. I'm not sponsored. Shit's dope. I buy it. It's wicked.
Where
I
do you
hit them up.
Scarborough.
go?
Where else?
Coincidentally.
That might not-
That might be why they didn't
That's
answer.
what-
They looked at David Sink. He looked like he in the West.
I hit them up.
All jokes aside, I don't know if he's from Scarborough, but shit's dope.
I
I was expecting it to be, so I was throwing the alley.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit them up, and they didn't have any back. So.
All right. Pops Punch. Hit him up.
Yeah.
Somebody tag Pops Punch.
Thank you for the endorsement. sir.
Oh, I already have this whole thing. I'm gonna make it into a clip. I'm taking Pops Punch.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this.
How many times did you say that?
Pops Punch. Cut the check.
We've had people cater. We've had my boy Amari
Shout
cater
out
on the
to
show.
Omari.
Yeah.
We've had So Irie.
So
Nice.
So
was
Irie, you
dope.
need to check them out. West Indian sandwiches.
Well,
So like
yeah, we're dope.
Sandwiches?
Escovitch fish sandwich,
Okay.
jerk pork sandwich,
Jerk pork
jerk
was
chicken
dope.
sandwich.
Okay.
The sandwiches are nice on cocoa bread.
That's some
It's
dope shit.
fucking dope.
with
Yeah.
the coleslaw. Was it
With the coleslaw,
Oh,
yeah, it's dope.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm a foodologist.
Right?
Right here,
What is it called?
I think.
Oh, yeah, the roti spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been
Um, after, no,
What's
it's
the
like
month?
40 years. It's just
Yeah.
the other day.
They just closed.
At the
Yeah,
corner of King and Dufferin.
they just closed the
Oh,
Island
yes,
one,
yes,
right?
yes, yes. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
they
of
just closed.
I'm thinking of another one that was
Which is
just-
weird.
That whole block is going to Carlos.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, no, yeah, it makes sense because
Yeah.
there's a lot of places in the city.
Places?
Sorry, I've been drinking, motherfucker.
You've been drinking. You've been drinking.
Yeah, there's a lot of spaces in the city that actually have been already sold. We don't know about it. There's buildings have been sold.
Yeah.
And that's where I walk my dog. Like right next door. I'm like,
Yeah.
The last day dog washing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I gotta use my toe.
How does as your party promoter, how does it feel that we pretty much lost our entertainment district?
Shit sucks.
Because Peter Street is like around Peter and Richmond, it's nothing.
So we have more clubs per capita than any other city in the world. Between University and Spadina, between Queen and this fucking egg. Taking time out in front of me. And,
You're just scared of guy.
yeah, like
You're just scared of guy.
Eggy Azalea over there.
Aggie.
The egg just
Yeah.
looking at him like,
Excellent.
These are their eyes closed. Like,
Right across him.
Yeah.
you know when a girl looks at you like with that look. You're like,
Yeah, she was
oh,
funny.
fuck.
It sucks, man. Like, because it's like such a double-edged. Like,
Yeah.
the mayor's calling meetings. He's like, entertainment and unique spaces and whatever. And then like on the other side, they're like, I can't play music on the patio. Like,
That leads to a better question.
And patios cost $5,000 to fucking have for the summer. It's
How
crazy.
difficult planning a party is it when you have to deal with noise? Was it time?
yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but
So
you can't go after like maybe 11 in
That's if
certain
you're outside.
places.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah. So like those new laws, the new bylaws are supposed to be helpful, but they're not. Oh, sorry.
No, you look like you're like
Oh no,
the
no,
new
no,
bylaws.
no, the phone was going on.
Talking directly to.
No, I was like, fuck the bottle service. So bottle service ruined the club scene, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottle service fucked the club scene. Like it ruined the whole shit.
Really?
Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, it's like noise restrictions, time restrictions. Like it's like they want to kill entertainment in Toronto. Like honestly, it's like people move into downtown Toronto, be around the energy, and then complain about the fucking energy. It's like women. It's like they love you for being ambitious, and then
They
like,
hate you for
don't you ever
being
fucking stop.
Why don't
Dangerous
you give
subject.
any time?
It's a dangerous subject.
Sorry.
Is that the girls gonna smack you?
That's-
A friend of mine
I
said.
don't have that problem.
A friend of mine
Who's
said.
Who's
A friend of
I have a question. Okay.
a friend of mine said this, and I gotta wait. Don't worry about that. A friend of mine.
Hey, don't watch that.
Send nudes.
Don't watch that.
Don't watch
Don't watch
that.
that.
Don't watch that. A friend of mine said this earlier. Let me find it. He said this earlier, and this is actually fucking hilarious. So,
Yeah, the clock's ticking.
wait.
Fuck.
It goes to back to what you're saying.
You're
Wait,
the
wait,
most
wait,
conscientious when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Females are simple, bro. When they mean yes, when they say yes, no means yes, and no means no, and no means maybe, but maybe means yes,
Yeah, you're wasting
and
time.
maybe means no.
So listen,
That's your club scene. That's
I
the
lived in
people coming to
Montreal for
Toronto.
10 years.
Oh, their club scene's down.
And dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
It is.
Because they killed it. The city killed it. The police killed it. So has it been the same here? Have you felt the same pressure? Like literally, we were told to stop playing hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Like
So the pressure is on.
it's a bigger scene here. So I'm curious as were you able to like okay we'll move here.
So I'm about to say something very
Controversial.
I'd take
Yeah, the fucking city loves hip hop. They love trap,
when it's
and they hate black
convenient.
Yeah.
and so it's becoming extremely difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult.
So
in
it's
the coming
still
years. Yeah.
that play.
Obviously.
That play isn't new.
No, it's not new.
It's not
It's
new,
not new,
like-
but with a reduction in venues, right? There's like I don't even use the N word, but like there's like some bigger rules coming into play where it's like
I'd take
where you you want the venue pay this much money. You want like this is a bottle service. That's not the regular bottle service. You're a special event. Like there's all these things that are coming into play. So people will disagree with me. Well, I mean, we always had to deal with it because there were more venues, right? And over time, like there are venue owners like Charles from England and whoever who have been very receptive to urban music, right? But there's others who like, I mean, racism is racism and secret, you know what I mean? But like, hip hop is the preeminent music of the world now, right? And on King Street,
officially.
and on King Street, people want to like, you know what I mean? People want to listen to trap and do whatever, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like a certain audience, you know what I mean? And so it's becoming more and more difficult. Like, I mean, there's good club owners and there's bad club owners, but it's becoming more difficult with the reduction. Say if there were 200 clubs before, right? You could get a club. Now there's only so many. They're like, you know what? We're going to do this EDM thing. And it's only when they're on their last legs that they're ready to take it.
It's true.
You know what I mean? There's nobody said this out loud. Nobody will say this out loud. But there's a hierarchy. It goes like Euro music, EDM, or whatever that.
Actually, Mel talked about EDM last week.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
like,
being
it's
in.
like EDM, and then there's like a race. There's like these what did my girlfriend call them? Intersectionalities. Right. So there's like race and like all of these things. Right. So it goes like I think Indian might be at the bottom. Asian might be above black.
I watched Aziz today.
Oh.
Aziz, and he's just like, we just got a voice 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to
Jesus,
Russell.
sorry.
Shout out to Russell, who was first though.
You did, right?
Russell's a real b-boy. He's on
Yeah.
like
Of course he
morning
is.
calling out his and shit.
Shouting out Bumpy
He's
Knuckles.
a fucking yeah.
He's a real one.
Oh, Russell,
Now-
have you guys watched? The
Shout out to
documentary?
Sugar
Yeah.
Sammy.
No, I watched the
Oh,
Have you
documentary.
guys watched the hip hop? What's it called? Fucking fuck.
Hey!
I have not watched
Perfect timing.
Hey, hold on,
I
hold
have
on,
not
check
watched
the-
that.
check the
hold on,
comments.
hold on.
Check the comments.
Hold on. For anybody that's just tuned in for the very first time, you do not have to drink to have fun. You
Okay.
don't have
You
to
don't
drink
have
to
to
No,
drink.
no, no. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to drink this water and take a.
Okay.
CheZZa,
I just don't want people to think you're pressured
I'm
into
not.
this.
I'm
No,
not.
I just want.
Yeah, no, because I'm not going to be the domino effect. Like, so I'm not. I have no tools yet. Let's go.
All right, so we got some comments here.
Oh, she crazy said Scarbia.
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 Scarbia to the
It's
world.
actually Scarberia.
It's going live on the live.
And that's the question.
Yo, she's so crazy. Has been here.
Shout out to Faith Walker. I wasn't even here.
Oh, Faith Walker.
She's been here. She's been watching us
Tiffany,
religiously
Our
for
first St. Pop's
for a
Punch
minute.
at Crave
I appreciate
2019
that.
amazing drink.
Wicked party too.
Tiffany's what was the last one?
Tiffany, happy birthday.
Our first St. Pop's Punch.
She said, got a bottle for my birthday and I didn't want to share it.
Ah.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Wicked.
Why are you so selfish though?
Somebody tag Pop's Punch for me, please.
Let me ask this question really quick.
Yeah.
As a party promoter, what would it take
Yeah.
to bring the East and the West
Together?
in unity?
Yeah.
No violence, no
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
What would it take?
We love the West, eh?
Hold on. Shot right before that.
Shot.
Yep. You shot, you tapped.
Oh,
David says he never cheers non-alcohol.
That wasn't my. That
You
wasn't
did
my
it. You did it,
intention.
though. It's cool. Good to know.
It's never your intention.
So a couple of years back, shout out to One Love. They did a party that brought the East and the West DJs together. Secretly, I believe that the East has the best DJs in the world, in the city.
And
Why don't you believe that
you're,
Aries has the best?
you're entitled to your opinion.
Okay.
But go ahead.
And you guys will always argue starting from scratch and plus or from the West. But
Where have P Plus been though? I haven't seen him actually
is
working
Was he-
as a DJ.
Used to be on
P
the radio.
plus. P plus is a dope.
I think he's been.
He's dope. He's a dope
He
DJ.
was a dope videographer, so he's moved on to do.
He's still
videos.
DJing. You haven't seen him DJ no
He's still a
more.
wicked DJ. Still a wicked DJ, but he has moved on.
Actually, I had to explain. I have a line where it's like, I P plus the streets. I'm all up in the mix.
Okay.
And then the videographer is like, so what did you mean by here? I'm like, P plus is a DJ. And,
A dope DJ.
Yeah.
He's very dope
he's
DJ.
really dope when he makes
But he
it. He's
didn't-
like,
he's
oh,
just-
okay. He's from Subway.
He just did.
Oh,
But he
oh,
did
the
shit.
guy
outside.
not P plus. P plus
The
is
videographer.
from Church.
Chicheway. Yeah. I remember the first time I came here, I was living
Brown
in
bricks.
Black Creek.
Yeah.
And I was taking the bus from, like, the Eglinton bus.
This is
And everyone's like, yo,
Before or after rap?
let me stop Chicheway. And I was like, what the fuck is Chicheway? Like, what the fuck?
Shout out to Tiffany. If I have nothing retracted, why did you retract?
What is your retracted
Don't
statement?
take it back.
Don't
If I
take it
have-
back.
Tiffany
If I-
She
if
said-
I-
she
if I
said
have-
if you have
if I
nothing against the West,
Hey,
have
Tiff,
more
please
something.
repeat.
have more parties.
Right?
Hey, Tiff, please
Yo.
repeat.
So you can
Rap
come
nerds.
through because I've hired Black Reaction. All right, let's go.
Listen,
I'm Rihanna.
There you go.
I answer all
have no
questions.
how
But yes.
we
He did
why
not
not
answer the
have more
question.
parties in the West End?
So to answer your question, the reason I don't have more parties in the West End is because I'm a downtown promoter. So I promote so that people from the West can come and people from. I don't do.
You just rap scarf, like
I rap
downtown.
Scarf, but I promote
I like
downtown.
some money from everywhere.
Yeah, it's
But downtown is.
central.
But and that's why my question was what
Yeah.
it was because
I
I
don't-
used to throw parties in Montreal. And that, like,
That's I will some
thank you.
Stop wasting on the fucking
I
clock.
got
But now that's why I asked that because downtown is a whole other
Yeah.
story from when you're not. In
Yeah,
the hood.
so my opinion of what's going to happen in the coming years is that people are going to, like New York, people are going to party in their regions.
Right.
But when the big days come, they come downtown. I'm a big city promoter, right? So I promote downtown. Amnesia couldn't take place in Ajax.
It could not.
Like it's not.
No.
And
Actually,
we
none
don't-
of your parties can take place
Yeah, we don't
outside
cross-
of downtown.
First of all, I'm sorry guys. I've been to Ajax for a party. It was dope.
no,
House party. House
Yes,
party.
dope. Yeah.
No, but
They're
like,
dope. They're
just
cool.
cool.
They're
Hold
really
on,
cool.
hold on. You just said enough. He proved your point.
There's-
House party.
there's no party.
That's
There's
not
no
No,
party that
but
Ian-
that's because that's because of people.
But there's no party
No,
that
like,
Ian puts on
yeah.
that actually could house in the West or in the East.
No,
But
maybe.
people come from everywhere to come party down.
Yeah, from everywhere. That's the only reason. Like
It's a
parties
common
go on at
denominator.
Anco in Mississauga, they're wicked.
Okay,
Parties go on the
you
Rum
said
Diaries
you said
and
maybe.
Ajax.
You said maybe. What party? What venue would you put one of your parties at in either area, West or East?
So there's a venue. We used to come to the West all the time. Like going back in time, you guys asked me about favorite clubs. There were clubs Stars and Superstars Mississauga. We used to come to the West all the time. There was a time period, I don't know when it happened, where East people never crossed Yonge Street.
And it still
West
happens.
people-
Actually, still happens.
Yeah, like I don't cross Yonge, and like downtown people don't come above Bloor, right? Like,
Yeah.
like, but West End people, for whatever reason, they're all city. They'll go anywhere for pulling.
The reason for that is
100%.
They have to.
we don't get parties in the West.
No. He said no. He said we'll go anywhere for pom pom, and he's right. The
I
West
know.
End will cross that young
I
line.
know,
Yeah,
because
those
there's
are
not
pom-pom
enough
all
parties
day.
in the West.
The East End, though, the East End will not cross that line.
We have the
pom
Minta's girls.
I was about to say that. That's what it just tells. It tells the
Because we're-
Scarborough fans are happy with their girls. You guys are like, fuck these bitches.
Watch him. He's like, yo, I went to West. I was like, yo, take a green haired girl. Take a green haired girl.
All I know
I'm
is
just saying.
when I look at that, when I hear that scenario, I know that the guys from the West ain't scared to cross. Ain't scared to cross that young line. That's all I know. The guys from the West ain't scared to cross the young line. The guys from the East, though, look all timid.
Well, they just
No.
yeah, there's no way for
Okay.
them to cross it.
Honestly, from the West, I don't mind going all the way out to
Watch
get.
how he did that. From the West. From the West.
True say?
Live ended.
Live ended. Oh, Facebook does that. No, Instagram does that. They just decide,
No, they saw it. They saw this.
So it's a good
They're
thing.
like-
Whoa.
That man's
Whoa.
from the West.
You got
That
too
man's from the
far.
West.
Trace ended your life. Like, yo, it's looking violent.
Oh, it's yours.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. No, but from the West, there's not enough parties out there.
Yeah.
We
There's-
kind
there's
of
not.
have
There's
to
not.
cross
There's
over.
What is that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There is actually, to be honest with you, like there's not a lot of party promoters like yourself in the West.
There's party promoters in the West.
But
There's
not a
not
lot.
enough
But
parties going on.
you're an OG party promoter. It's not the same.
No, there's OG party promoters in the West. Wayne Chung and like I don't know who they are, but
There you
like,
go.
no, I know like
I
a couple
heard.
of them.
I heard this.
No, there's OGs out there.
Right.
There's OG East promoters. Like the problems with the regions.
Caravana happens here.
Yeah, the problem with the regions are the same though, right? Like,
Right.
like you have a party in Scarborough, you may have problems.
Right.
You have a party in like
I like
Rexdale.
honestly, a lot of like when I go to a studio,
Wait,
I love going to.
I got a perfect question because we've experienced this issue at a venue that we typically go to. Right?
No,
I gotta ask. I gotta
No,
I gotta ask.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
ask.
the hard
No,
question.
No, I gotta ask. Now, how do you feel about a DJ playing R. Kelly at your parties?
So I've banned R. Kelly from my party. So
Come on, I'm mad.
I've banned R. Kelly from my party.
Okay, so how do you feel about Michael?
Okay, so this is where I'm about to go. So we are
And
selectively.
tread lightly. Tread lightly.
No, we're selectively hypocritical.
Okay.
No, we're selectively hypocritical because
Yeah.
because somebody sins and I don't think Michael did anything.
Somebody
did.
prove Michael.
It's
inside.
not-
Nobody's.
No, nobody think but I think that Michael
And
believed that he was above the law, right?
That
so
too.
so he thinks like so I say to you, yo, stop having children around. You're like, I'm not doing anything.
Right.
Fuck it.
Right.
But he's like, I'm Michael Jackson, so whatever.
Right.
That's possible, yeah.
I don't think I'm doing anything.
Or I don't think
Right.
I'm doing anything wrong.
Because and
Right? So I don't need to prove. Like one time, I had a problem with my best friend. He was like, "Yo, show me a form you didn't beat that thing," and I'm like, "I'm not showing you a form." And he's like, "Just tell me that you didn't beat the thing." And I'm like, "Yo, if you don't know me,
right.
right? I'm not answering the question. And
Right.
the next person was like, yo, just tell him you didn't do it. I'm like, no,
I don't have to.
I don't have to.
Right.
Right? But
'Cause I don't need to tell. I don't need to tell those stories.
But
I don't know.
perception,
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good if
it doesn't
you're
look good.
40-something
There's a
and
big
you're having
difference.
sleepover.
Right.
Yeah.
Which should,
Right.
yes, I get it.
But like I told you when the whole thing
I
came
know,
out.
and I.
No, but like I said,
But,
But we're
there
selective
was
in
lies on lies from
No,
the
I didn't
accusers.
call it hypocrite.
The
No,
feds
Information.
were on Michael Jackson. Let's be clear. The feds were
Yeah.
on it. They didn't have a case.
No.
R. Kelly's going under the jail
Yeah.
because they've been building.
At the time, R. Kelly actually got away with the first court trial. He was at the height of his career, and his money was long. Bro.
Again, Aziz, I watched Aziz and
Real Michigan saying sausage
He's talking about that
fest.
shit.
Real Michigan.
He's like, do you have footage of
Yo,
me?
I need a bad Real Michigan from commenting. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about sausage fest. Fuck out of here.
Yo, delete that, man.
No,
Where the promoters-
There's a lack of
Tiffany.
venues.
Yo,
There's a lack-
Tiffany, throw some parties in the West.
There's a lack of venues in the West. There's only 1 or 2 venues in the West that are conducive to parties.
Right, and that's one of them is Sugar Daddies.
Yeah, sugar.
No. That's the name we call it.
No. Sugar Daddies actually Sugar Daddies. Actual Sugar
Oh,
Daddies.
sorry.
Not Cougar
Oh, sorry. I've been drinking. Sorry.
The two
You got
are one
another
and the
name.
same.
No.
there's
We
another-
call another
There's another
venue.
venue we call
Cougar
Cougar
Daddies.
Daddies.
Oh,
I was
well, anyway. So,
It's the opposite of what I like, but I still.
As you were saying, sir.
what?
He doesn't love sugar daddies, but the opposite. Sugar mamas.
No, we said Cougar Daddies. And
Cougar
he said,
daddies.
He likes. What's the opposite of Cougar Daddies?
Sugar mamas.
Figure it out.
Okay.
No.
As you were again, I was trying to shoot some bail.
Again, no.
First of all,
Hey!
there's been a lot of questions we asked Ian that we can't finish because we're fucking stupid.
Pretty much. Get the last question.
Ask the hard question.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
Trace, you have a last drink rule
Last
question.
rule. So
Can you
taking the shot first?
No, with the question.
Can we throw a party
okay.
right now?
Yeah.
Are we doing rapid?
Yeah, do rapid fire questions. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because he's not an artist. He's not going to rap.
First thing first.
Are you going to rap?
How many people can you invite to my house right now?
We're putting you in the. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
Playlist for a party. Top 10. Give me a playlist.
Greatest club record of all time.
10.
Biggie, One More Chance.
Okay.
Is that number 10 or number 1?
Number 1.
Okay.
Greatest club record of all time. My favorites, Forget I Was a G, Whitehead Brothers. Favorite slow jam, Two Occasions, The Deal. Favorite hip hop record,
Yo, Cabby, he's outdoing you right now.
Where I'm From, Jay-Z.
Woo! Cabby, he's outdoing you right now.
Cabby, we gotta get a hold of you again.
Where, favorite soca record.
He's going genres. Cabby, you old.
Cabby, you getting outdone right now.
Presently Savannah Grass.
Okay, wait. I'm going to pause this right quick.
Yeah.
We
How
have
do you
5.
feel
We have
about?
half
We have 5. So how do you feel about pick up something,
I love that.
anything?
What? We're still
What
talking
happens at your
Yeah.
venue when that song
They
drops?
pick up
They
something.
look for the smallest girl.
All right,
Have
go.
you had any problems at a party because of that song?
No, because I'm very, very, very clear with owners what it is that they're getting.
Okay.
I'm like, the audience is not dangerous. They're grown, but they like to have fun.
Maybe we can show this to them moving forward, because as they shut venues down.
Yeah,
Right.
Can we?
No, like, because the biggest problem is stereotypes, right? Like,
Yeah.
if people got to know people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so, like, not to put anybody on the spot, but like, your battery's at 5%.
I saw that.
But not to put
Sugar
anybody on the
daddies
spot,
is
but,
why.
like, the
Tiffany,
first time-
throw a party. We're there.
the first time that I came to one of the ink venues, somebody, I won't put his name on the thing, but like Charles has always been very open to urban. I was dealing with somebody and he was like, oh, you're very like, fuck this alcohol. You're very eloquent for a black person. And I was like, wow. We're like a lot
So
of
that's
people. Yeah. He didn't mean anything by it, right? So where a lot of people would jump off and like jump down your throat, I was like, well, what black people do you know?
Right.
And he was
Who are
like,
you
well,
talking to?
I don't know any black people. I only watch BT, and there's this character. Remember Zita?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And she's
that's
like,
some
yo,
bullshit.
yo, it's fucking
Very ignorant.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
See,
I was actually
Yeah.
like CheZZa and them keep pushing me to do this. You're dumb stuff, right? There's
No, because
you
they're
listen
dumb.
to you listen to Vibe and G.
Yeah.
There's a commercial for a barber's hair salon, right? With a very Jamaican person calling.
Yeah.
And they call the hair salon and they say this is the hair salon and that person who called the hair salon, first thing is to say, this is blah 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 hair salon. They just said that. You're making us sound very stupid at this point. Extremely ignorant.
Yeah.
Right? And I hate every time I hear it, I change the station instantly because I hate the commercial. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It makes it sound extremely fucking stupid. And whoever made it needs to be shot.
I think this
So-
is just a mainstream.
Not shot, but yeah.
No.
At this point, no. I believe
Shot
the
club.
shot club, but I do believe
Clubbed with some
I do
shots.
believe that some people don't belong here. Don't deserve to belong
You
here
deserve
because
to take a bunch
they
of shots.
are that.
So the problem problem is that there's two types of marketing, right? So there's like marketing where you like are trying to like attract a black audience, and there's a type of marketing when you're like trying to like take black culture and like spread it to other people.
Right.
And so the problem is that none of the people,
there's where you're trying to attract a black culture.
a part of the culture.
Right.
And so you think that in order to get me to buy a hamburger, you need to say, yo. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys listen to Jay, but Jay's like, shit sounds like a spoof. Right? And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to, Brandon? Like, you don't need to rap to me to tell me that there's a new bacon double cheeseburger.
Right.
The joke is before hip hop got big, they were selling to it normally.
Right.
And we were buying it.
And they would not use hip hop
And
at
then,
all.
and
Any of them.
and then there was the period with like, did you see Common and the Voltron?
Yep.
Right,
Yeah.
where like they were doing dope shit that pertained to the culture. And I was like, yo, that's some dope shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I think I'm gonna drink some Sprite. You know what I mean? Obey my
To obey.
Yeah. No, I mean back to that same song. It's like, yeah, like back when, what does he say? Back when Ratchet was a ratchet. Thirst is a, like, I see these girls and they're like, yeah, I'm beating my face. And I'm like, oh.